Thank you so much for joining us. Maybe to give us your name and which part do you represent?
So, good evening, everybody. My name is Norman Gilbert, and I'm from the United Independent Movement.
Give us a sense, what is your view now that we see the result are yet to be announced here in Durban ICC? Do you believe that these elections were free and fair?
So, I'm going to say that the elections were certainly free. I don't think anybody was prevented from casting their vote. But as far as fair goes, that is a debatable point. There are far too many mistakes that were made. There are far too many anomalies that there's evidence of. And I'm going to find it hard to see how the IEC can declare that it is a fair election. We've picked up mistakes all over the place where voting on a national ballot doesn't tie up to voting on a regional ballot. And parties just can't have 40 votes on one ballot and no votes on the next. It's an unusual thing. So there are far too many problems for them to say no, that the election was certainly fair. I think they need to review it and have a look at things.
There's a call that there must be a rerun. I say that because the former president of the country, who happens to be the leader of MK, together with so many parties, they say that there must be a rerun. They even threatened to go to court. What is your take? Because I can hear what is your point on how the IEC ran the elections? You say that there were so many loopholes. Do you believe that maybe there should be a rerun?
I'm reluctant to go as far as saying that there must be a rerun of the election, but I certainly think that there needs to be a review of every ballot paper that was cast, or more so a recount of every ballot paper that was passed. I don't think a rerun in the election is going to change the result. I think the people that voted. But I think the tabulation of their votes hasn't been accurate. And therein lies the problem. Some people might think it's just easier to do the election all over again. My concern is we get to the end of that and we have the same problems again. So I don't think in the short term, I don't think anything changes. The IEC, there were flaws. There were complaints about the caliber of the staff that were running the polling stations. And unless you go through a radical training program, there's no point in having a rerun of the election for at least 3 months, because the people are not going to be qualified to do the work properly, if that is where the fault lies.
Okay, you're here today. I guess you're here to listen what the result will be. You're going to be accepting the result, or you're going to be rejecting the result.
So the United Independent Movement have placed our concern about the results of the election. We have registered our complaints with the UIM.
Okay.
So that's our standpoint, is that we have registered complaints in certain sections and we will stand with those.
Thank you so much for your time.